welcome to the So Fancy YouTube channel for Cricut. Today we're going to use the Cricut Infusible Ink Markers, and we are using this beautiful single line butterfly design, which is part of the Foil Quill Starter SVG and Font Bundle. It has 81 different designs that you can use with your sketch markers or the infusible ink markers, foil quill, singe quill. There's so many different ways that you could use these designs. They're beautiful, they're very simple, and we're going to customize this even a little bit further today. So first thing you need to do is upload your design into Cricut Design Space onto your new canvas. And then I resized it so that it was 6 inches wide. The coasters are only 3.5 inch wide in diameter. I'm using the round ones, but that's okay because I'm going to do something a little bit different with them, and we will get to that soon. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure the butterfly is selected and click on Contour. This is going to show all the different pieces of our butterfly, and I am not going to color all, in all of these individual dots. So I'm going to turn some of this stuff off. So just click on it. It will remove the design from your butter. You can kind of see it here in the background as I'm taking pieces away. It is showing you that they are no longer part of this design. So you can turn this on and off. It's not permanent in any way. It's just I don't feel the need to cut all these little tiny pieces out. I'm not sure exactly which ones I'm going to keep and which I'm going to get rid of, but as I go along, I'm just going to quickly do this. So if you want to follow along, you can do the same thing, or you could just leave it the way that it is, and that's absolutely fine too. No big deal. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of a few of these little tiny pieces, only because the marker kind of has a broader tip, so coloring these ones in it, they're just going to be solid black. So I'm just going to get rid of the little tiny ones. There's a whole bunch of them here. I'm going to leave the larger ones. I'll leave the antenna and the body. And then let's see, what I want to do is just close that. Now you can see that some of those little pieces are gone from in there, which is fine. Okay, now it already is brought into the canvas with the line type as draw. So I am going to then just make sure it says draw over here. Color doesn't matter, and I'm going to click make it. Now, this is going to put the 6-inch butterfly on my mat. If this was a design with wording, you would click on mirror. Because it doesn't have any words, so it doesn't matter which direction it goes. Both forward and backward look the same. I'm going to leave it as is. Now, you need to make sure that this is less than the size of your laser copy paper, because you need to use laser paper in order to have the infusible ink transfer from the sheet. Laser copy paper handles high heat, so that's why you have to use that instead of regular copy paper. So make sure you're using laser. I'll link to that as well in the tutorial and on the YouTube channel. So then click continue. And then what you're going to do is, hold on one moment as it finds my Cricut Maker sitting right here next to me. And then we are going to change the materials so that it represents what's on the mat too. I'm using the light grip mat. That is the blue mat. Okay. So I am going to use laser paper. So if you just type in laser, it'll bring laser copy paper up. That should be favorited. I'm not sure what's going on with these favorites. Sometimes they don't work. Okay, so now I'm going to send this to the machine. I'll show you a quick time lapse of that. We're going to color in the design with the infusible markers. We'll show you some of that as well. And then we will go on to use the Cricut Mini. We're going to use the Mini today to adhere or to press this design into the Cricut Infusible coasters. So let's move on to the next step.